All right, everyone. Guess what? Today's the fun time of looking to see what I made last week, what my ideas are, and you know what I plan to do so far. It's just me updating my spreadsheet, right? Boring stuff, but it's kind of cool when you make money. So let's go ahead and get started. So 52 trades. This is my swing trading that I do. I just closed an amazing trade on AMD where I made $1,700 on it. But with that being said, a couple of the other trades I lost money, so I didn't make too much ground. But what we're going to do is we're just going to copy the current balance, put it over the previous week because previous week was awesome. But then current balance is 9,800. So almost crossed the $10,000 mark. I started this with 5,000, almost doubled it, but I actually started the account in October with 2,000. So I doubled it in October, went from 2 to 4, then made another 1,000, and then I went from 5 and just about 5 to 10. So my total P&L is 96, but that's year to date. Total, it's much higher than that. All right, Edge Robot. Edge Robot made a nice move last week. We went up to 51,265. So we made 2,500 last week on Edge Robot. 2 winning trades totally turned the system around. And yeah, so that's nice. That's nice. All right, so let's do crypto. We went from 12 to 39 or to 30, which was pretty amazing last week. I mean, that was just insane. So we're just going to copy that over and we're going to paste it. So then now this week, we've had another good week, 2 weeks in a row, 165, 48, 165. So this week we're at 48,000 and the P&L on the year is 259%. So we got 96% on 52 trades, 259% on that one, crypto. So let's go. Shibarium, let's go current balance, Control C, Control V. And that one is the current balance is, let me actually pull it up here so we can see it because I don't remember. We're going to go to this is my user account here. This is one of my holdings in Shibarium. Pretty nice. If you guys are interested in Shibarium, I can put the Telegram group down there. It's done really well. So here's my holding. So my current balance is 20,016. Since I started over to Shibarium, I made 6,700. But I moved my initial over from is this it? No. I moved it over from Solana, but so we got 20.16. So we're going to go 20,116. All right. So that's 140,000 so far. Backdoor income actually was a loser this week because I thought it was a winner, but at the very last minute, I got filled on one of my credit spreads. And so now let me pull up my Robinhood account here to get that total number. Let's see where we're at here. 2,076. So 2,000. So this was a loser this week. It says P&L minus 16%, but again, this is actually doubled as well. So I mean, it's pretty amazing. It's been a good year. Let's see if my Robinhood's here, and I'll show you what I mean by double. If I click year to date, this is my year to date stats. 1199%. So really insane. It's $2,000, but I keep withdrawing every week, and so that was kind of dumb. I'm not going to withdraw from this account anymore because it's performing so well, and it's kind of messed up my stats a little bit, because this would probably be like 10 grand if I wasn't being stupid with it. And then my DCA, we're going to move it down, and I dropped a little bit this week in DCA. It was 5876, but we're up 5%. Okay, so there we have it. We're weekly change. We're up 26,000 on the week. My P&L, I remembered last week that somehow my calculation was wrong. But let's take a look. My current account high was 86033. 86,000 is the account high. Not bad considering we started at 34,000. So we're into March. I don't expect this to continue, but it's nice to be able to see the power of working consistent strategies just to see what happens. And you know what? As I get more disciplined on some of this stuff, I'm going to see hopefully this continue to grow. But yearly change, I've made $51,000 in profit. Not bad. We're going to add our weekly here, which was 26,593. Almost doubled this week. So I'm just going to copy this. And we're going to type in the 10th. And then what was the result this week? 26593. $. All right. So yeah, there we have it. Another big week. $25,000 2 weeks in a row after these measly weeks. And I honestly don't expect this to keep going. But while it's happening, it's kind of nice. I mean, why not? $25,000 a week the last 2 weeks. Let's see what the next week brings, huh?